Top lane, they get the burrow strike and the stun follow-up, and there is your first blood. It's going to be cynical to pick it up, and we saw a bit of a small hot pursuit, and you know, it looked like Mirana was tempting fate. She wanted to wait out before using her leap, thinking she could maybe time the burrow strike, but burrow strike being one of the best stuns in the game. It happens so fast, and the range can be a bit deceiving, and well, she gets caught out and unfortunately hands over the first blood in her off lane.
Alright, Aussie's off to a good start. I'm feeling very Australian there. We had our footy grand final, so today of all days I'm allowed to be biased towards the Aussies, but
I'll feel a little Australian. I mean, I am in the room. The flag's right over here in the corner, so I guess I can feel that a little bit.
Good. Next time I'm in the studio, I'm going to make everyone watch some Aussie footy. It's quite a unique sport.
I might get sick that day. I don't know. We'll see.
It's good stuff, man. It's good fun sport. But,
well, they go for the shards this time. They actually get it timed properly, but he just walks away from that. Oh, well.
Just taking some practice shots, I guess, after the last missed one.
Well, bottom of the next group contention is get away from this hot situation. And oh wow, look at that! The fight recap actually works live. I didn't notice that. I hit the button there. You can see it. K-pop unfortunately might be out of the job. Meanwhile, though, they're moving forward. They take down the LC in the bottom lane, and they quickly rip them apart. They want more blood. They're moving towards Jacko. Jacko moving towards the side chip. Where the hell is he gonna go here? He has no more team to work with. Oh, there's just too many people around, and he gets slammed at home. And well, Cynical on the Leshreck moves on to Achilles.
Yeah, the supports are getting some work done here. Well, I guess the Sand King dead and dying in the top lane, but he's got 1600 gold. He's close to a fast Blink Dagger fried butterflies, so.
I'm glad that you pointed that out. But, you know, yeah, if you're not using your cliff on the tier 1 tower, you're pretty much just wasting an opportunity altogether. But here we go, last second TP rotations. They want to make a go on the retreat, but man, the double slam. I mean, it's a bit excessive to take down Nature's Prophet, planning on getting that Tusk, but they were not so lucky to get both of them, and well, Mania will grab what they can and just kind of shuffle back. But regardless, it is going to be a tier 1 for a tier 1 in the end. Early looks at the graph, you can see it's still relatively close, very even. What started as a promising, immunity start at about 2K is now coming a lot closer to dead those tower takedowns. But Immunity not letting up just yet. They want to go for a second tower here. Leshreck not pulling up the edict just yet here, waiting for more wave clearage. There goes your rapid nature to try to slow their roll. Pops out the edict here, and there's going to be your another cliff popped out. Back-to-back cliffs here, make for this kind of opportunity to not happen here. We're seeing 6.82 in action, I guess.
Yeah.
Mineski. Oh no, they could lose a rack just like that. Playing hard, getting caught out as well. Well, I hope he didn't blink because 4 quickly fall. A buyback come out from the LC. Already 1 racks to fall. This escalated rather quickly. Unity quickly clear both set of racks and promptly leave. Wow, that was hot and heavy real quick.
And they've still got the Aegis in hand with a decent duration as well. Okay, 1.5 minutes, maybe not the best, but they want to go again. They theoretically could, but maybe without the rabbits, they're going to have to just wait for this Aegis to time out and come up with some new plan. But Shaitan is getting very fast. 3k gold on him now to go with the Desolator, and actually no, the Aegis only lasts 5 minutes. It's gone already. Yep. This is the new Aegis timer.
TA, big rapid reward, I'm sure, and falls as well. Jumped in Burrow Strike was lit, but of a misplay gets slammed up with a big uppercut. A huge triple kill. I don't even want to look at how much gold he's got. Let's see, Nature's Prophet, 2.3k.
Got the fight recap. A 4.5k gold swing, 3.4k.
The new fountain here is going to get a lot trickier. They don't have proper vision, so already they're struggling with it. High ground freezing field lasts for maybe a hot second, but I think it's instantly 1 shot down from Shaitan. And while they step back, they got their mega creeps, Mineski. They're going to wait till the ever last moment, I guess, to see their shrine fall.
This is a Mineski thing, man. Even going back to the Dota 1 days, they would just never call GG. It would always be, until their throne has 1 HP, they're not calling GG. They'll play to the very end. It's not just a Mineski thing, it's like a Filipino thing. Part of the Dota culture there is that you let your opponents have fun fountain farming if that's it, but you also just don't give up until the very last. Yeah, I don't know. It's very interesting watching. I never quite fully got the reason for it. It's something that I find quite interesting.
I mean, I could see some use for it in the series, like a better team. Start using that to plot out how you want to do things in the second team. But of course, tonight, these are best of ones, two best of ones here. It's been I guess, an entertaining opener, but the main event is going to be the game to follow here. Oh boy, this is, yeah, there's your GG. Well, Shrine's going to fall. A fun little entertaining opening act, you can say, but we got the main event to follow right here. As it's going to be JR, going to be going against Execration, and if Execration wins this matchup, they're going to make the trip to the land of StarLadder, so I'm really looking forward to that one.
Yeah, this is the biggest match. It's just so awesome that it came down to the final match of the group stage to decide who goes to the LAN finals. I mean, the odds are by the time you get to the last game, it's probably already decided. It could just be a match between two of the bottom teams, and even if you get a top team, it could be that, hey, it's the first place team against a team who doesn't have a shot. So the fact we get this scenario where this is the match which matters for everything.
Yep, so we're going to go ahead and take this moment to send props to both Team Mineski and Team Immunity on their StarLadder run, but that is going to wrap things up for both of them. But up next, as you said, an exciting main event matchup between J Revenge and Execration. We'll go ahead and send things over and come right back. Folks, make sure you hang around. We are going to have a brief hiccup in the stream. We're going to restart it to adjust some settings, but please stay around. We got one more fantastic matchup coming your way. I'm Coddle Guy. Catch me over on Twitter at Coddle Guy, and of course, joining me tonight is none other than Mr. Gods. Catch him on his Twitter over at BTS Gods, and that's with a Z. So, folks, stick around, hang out. We'll be back momentarily.
Radiant team ban. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
Illusion picked up from Kim, and well, he sends those illusions towards the mid, and well,
top lane,
nice
Sharky may be dead. This boy's got first blood.
Void in the off lane manages to catch out the Venomancer with a very nice lockdown, and Johnny unfortunately can't really help out his ally in need. So first strike.
I don't know what Sharky's doing there. He was going crazy a bit.
You can't afford to hand over a first blood like that in such an important match. So. And for a Void, too, who should be not having the easiest time. You want to punish this Void and not allow him to have too much going here. But here we go. Mid lane, looking to come in. Here's that Sand King. Oh, he gets the Burrow Strike and catches here on Chibix. And Chibix going to be saved out from Winter. Trying to heal him up as quickly as possible, but he does make a swift retreat. So, thank goodness for Winter to be right there and helps out his ally in need. But meanwhile, top lane, they're looking to go for revenge here on Iwi here. He does not have mana for the Time Walk. It's going to take one more right click and they get it. Oh, so just when you think there's a big advantage for the off-lane Void, Johnny grabs one right back.
Yeah, big revenge kill there. That makes a big difference in this off-lane. So you give him the first blood, but getting the kill back, I think it doesn't quite negate it, but it does help out a lot because it's Johnny getting the kill. He didn't die as well, so at the end of the day, Johnny's still being free farming and he has a kill on top of it. It's just the Void.
Sorry, mid lane. They almost actually got the Queen of Pain. Winter got some really nice spirit balls off, and then it looked like she's about to get away, but Chibix just tossed Winter in there, and it was just so close to being able to take him down. And well, he promptly blinks over, and without a bottle, she's stuck. She is stuck in these trees until she has the mana to get out, which is still 15 away. This is plenty of time here for the mid lane to figure things out. She's just kind of waiting it out a bit, and with no bottle, might have to retreat. Yep, and will have to go all the way back to base. So this is a significant amount of time for Queen of Bane to be away from this mid lane.
Where did Queen of Bane's
Level 6 is underway. Even Void has his Chronosphere, so we're going to look at some fireworks getting ready to come out. Master ultimate as well. We already saw it make use there on the bottom lane, which, speaking of which, they did manage to secure that tier 1 tower on the bottom lane, so this is overall net worth that is going to swing towards Execration's favor, which they would love to have. And touching base here with the Wisp Tiny combo. Wisp still level 4, you know, would love to get to that level 6 sooner than later, so Winter going to go hand in hand here into
It's just a tier 1 tower that JR get in the end for a Brewmaster ultimate cooldown, so I think IAP will be not too worried about that, especially considering they were fighting with that Chronosphere.
I also, you know, I can't help but feel like the quick reaction from Skywrath Mage to get that seal off on Johnny. Once he jumped in, he just
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Ideal time, and that could have been the big difference maker. They could end up losing 1 or 2. Mid lane, they deny the tower, and they're making it go on Chivix, and well, he ends up paying for that precious deny. As you know, IAP move on 4, Execration clean up another kill for themselves, and now we're back 4 to 5. And you know, it's nice to see a relative still there to try to do the damage. There's your coil follow-up, and Fox. It's a sweaty workout to try to take it down, but they eventually get it done. Sharky ends up falling, though, shortly after. Iwi going toe-to-toe. Johnny in big trouble. The Sandstorm able to help secure it. Iwi barely escapes 2 life ball. Ends up falling, and though Sharky falls from the grave, he gets a double kill. Very nice stuff, but it ends up being a 2-for-3 trade advantage for Radiant.
That one Brewmaster bear was caught outside the Chronosphere.
From Puck, but here comes a relocate. They want to take down Fox, but the jump from EWE. It's a very nice throw. The Sonic screen to fly out. Winter goes down. Epicenter to follow. Double kill for the Queen of Pain. Johnny trying to retreat away. He's ancient sealed up, and they already lose 3 casualties. A big counter initiation coming out from IAP. Now, Fox on pursuit to try to help out and aid. Viper Strike keeps Tony very low, tossed forward, and the clap to follow. Very nice synergy play right there. Chivix picks up a nice double kill for himself. Fox, the only lone survivor, runs right into Sharky, a fellow poisoned fiend, trying to go toe-to-toe with all the extra poison damage. Slowing their roll for now.
Radiant's bottom
Strike to fly out from the Sand King, making it go in Sharky. There's your epicenter to be pulled out to take down the Venomancer support.
Well, it costs the buyback from Sand King. I think it does potentially save Fox's life, so worth it in the end there. But the teamfight victory, Johnny's revenge, very much in their favor there. The Sand King epicenter just wasn't up to combine with the Chronosphere. Like you caught everyone in it. Winter survived just long enough. He did end up dying to the Queen of Pain. Didn't kill him in the Chronosphere. Meant that the Void had to chase that a little bit further and ends up dying himself. So close call for IAP, but they just didn't quite have the sustainability. And now Chivix, he's got his Ag Scepter. He's going to start hitting really hard with the support of this Wisp.
He got that big old tree in his hand right now, really to lay it home right now. Baseball bat with that extra damage and splash. As you see, his illusions even do a little bit of damage on the Sand King. Skirting back. That's a whole lot of extra siege damage to these towers, and things can be pretty scary here. IAP jump in, going for the combo, but the Burrow Strike able to shift away as he doesn't get the toss off, unfortunately, due to that bit of a Sandstorm
top tower
period.
is under
Okay.
They're creeping forward. That smoke's now popped. They see that. Jump in. They're going for Winter. They throw out the stun to try to slow the Void. Void's actually pretty low, but they do get Winter down. Unfortunately, Chivix lingers around too long. I would suspect the Sand King to jump in. Oh, Sonic Wave's going to actually miss the mark, but it doesn't matter. They end up still bringing down Tiny. So still a very successful pick-off, catching out both the Wisp and Tiny combo. I thought they were going to be able to get away from any sort of incoming gank, but they were just lingering around a little too long. Smoke pops, and Void, for the second time I've seen this game, just kind of makes the jump-in attempt and does catch out what he wants. It was a bit of a hot mess, but still only a 1-for-1 at the end.
So the Kraken no longer works, now works in Chronosphere. Is that how it's meant to work with the new passives?
I would imagine so. It's a passive.
He was getting no Craggy procs. He got a Craggy proc like right at the end of the Chronosphere, but it looked like it was after the Chronosphere. Oh man. Yeah, they're going Fox right now.
pulls it out right there to survive a little bit longer. Nice sonic wave comes out, but how much is going to help out? Brew gets out his split. They do take down Fox. One penalty as it pursues forward. Oh, Sand King gets comboed up, jumping, coming up here, but he has no chronosphere. He's just going in and say, I'm here, I want to fight, but he might be gone a little too far. Gets caught out, Boulder's match. Reason to follow here. Very slowed up, and he's going to fall as well. Bit of a misplay here for him to jump in. And now it's going to be a tier 1. This is a huge momentum boost right now for JR.
Missed the Miss Tiny. Not just a tier 1, they're going to go for this tier 2. Gibbons with the Agony Scepter, Yasha as well. There's a second glyph as the tier 1 tower did just go down, but tier 2 still got no real way to defend this one. But top lane, I like what Queen of Pain's doing. Queen of Pain's made a huge comeback since the bad start, losing the bottle and gets a tier 2 top tower, finding kills across the board. And this has been a really impressive play from Queen of Pain, considering this Queen of Pain was like less net worth than the Sand King at like 10 minutes in. So great comeback.
Yeah, utilizing the map to best her ability and her own mobility to try to get around and do a little bit of side pushing, build up that farm for herself after such a big deficit. But man, we saw one big team fight there in the mid lane, and that's just the problem when you're going against the Tiny, especially with Agnems. You lose 2 towers at the back end of it, given that the first tower was already relatively low to begin with, but huge gold swing still going their way at what started as a peak of near 5k advantage for your Radiant side is now back to square even here for JR.
Bottom lane.
Stuff, but here we go, bottom lane. Very, very slippery.
Use the Yules to get out of the Orchid here, so big item pick up for Puck actually. Being able to solo push lanes without dying to an Orchid can change Johnny's Revenge just overall gameplay. Very right, I think there, but we'll see if they can make one last big stand. JR are just going from objective to objective. Tiny, what's he actually picked up? It's a full Dangerous. Oh god, this is ugly. And Void needs to beat BKB like right now, which is why he's desperately trying to farm up 100 gold to get TP to come back to defend. I don't think he's going to have it. He's good. He should probably sell his poor man's shield. Sell the poor man's shield, buy the BKB. I think he might still be short, even with the sold poor man's shield. That's 250 gold. That's not going to be enough.
You're right. And already they're about to break out a fight here. Johnny in the mix right now. Pops on BKB, trying to divert attention, getting the Drunken Haze off, trying to help as much as possible for the upcoming team fight here. But here you go, knocking at that tier 3 with the big tree trunk is Chivix. He promptly jumps back to avoid getting isolated.
This is his BKB money. He's like,
please, please.
Just, you guys have your standoff bottom lane. I'm just gonna farm my BKB mid, even if I'm nearby.
He needs to get it. At this point, yeah, you probably got enough gold to sell the poor man's shield, get a hold of the BKB, because you're gonna get Mega. At that point, even if you win a team fight, it's not gonna matter too much. Fox now getting caught out, thrown up into the air as he gets targeted from the bare necessity crew right here of the Brewmaster. Now Bison under the gun, but Long getting isolated on the back ropes here. Oh, jump forward. Yeah, he gets a nice chrono, but Tony's not in it, and he's already on lane. Heavy damage, and yep, not surprised. Goes up in the air, thrown up and right back down. It's not going to matter a whole lot. JR versus the clean house. There's your GG call. Well, it looks like we're going to have a few more C matches here in StarLadder. Season number 10, and not an easy trip here for IAP to go to the land finals.
They had that 5k gold lead. It was still a very close game for pretty much the entire game, apart from that last 3 to 5 minutes, was just neck and neck. Nothing really separating the two teams, but all it took was one good fight that they followed up with the 2 towers mid. They win another fight after that. They get Roshan, and suddenly the game's just been blown out of proportion, and that's where IAP just didn't have what it took to match up against Johnny's Revenge in the late game once they lost that kind of stability that they showed early on.
So, and with that result, we have tiebreakers, folks. We got 3 teams now matched at 9-2 for the top 3 spots, and it's going to be between these two Titans right here. Execration, also known as IAP, JR, Johnny's Revenge, and of course Titan on the sidelines. Very happy to get another go and their chance to move on forward to StarLadder. So we will be able to have discussions. We'll find out exactly when tiebreakers are going to take place, I'd imagine, on a future date. So make sure you stay tuned to find out when that action is going to come. Oh, wow, my music just kicked in randomly. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and call it a night here from Beyond the Summit. I'm Coddle Guy, also known as Dakota. Catch me on Twitter at Coddle Guy. Joining me tonight, fantastically as always, Mr. David Parker, also known as Gods. Catch him on his Twitter.
Thank you, friend.
Yeah, absolutely. Find him over on his Twitter at BTSGods. And, well, thanks everyone for tuning in, supporting. Make sure you follow your local stream channels. Buy that ticket if you want to watch it, Dota.tv. Get a hold of that cool Tiny set. And as you can see, Tiny can definitely do some serious work. Thank you so much, folks. Take care. We'll be back on the next one.